Are you wondering if you can be happy and retired? Well, I want to share with you some things that you can do once you retire in order to stay happy. Or were you happy in the beginning? You have to make sure that you're socially connected. Don't retire and then sit in the house all by yourself and don't talk to nobody else and don't go anywhere and don't do anything because you're so used to being with friends, right, at work, and then once you retire, those friends are not always around you. So you have to make a conscious choice that you're going to get up, get out, and go connect with some family and go connect with some friends. Because in retirement, what you don't want to get, and that's lonely. So if you do these things, you can continue to be happy and be retired. See how you can have both of them? And you have to also stay active. Don't sit around and do absolutely nothing. Active people are happier people, even in retirement. And those that are happy in retirement and staying active, they're doing it well. So you can do the same thing. Just make it up in your mind. Even though I don't have a 9-to-5 or getting up every morning, going to like a regular job, I can still get up and like go to the senior center, go walk around the mall so that you can meet other people, so you can meet new people. It's all about staying connected. Even once you retire, being connected to other people, because we were not created to be an island. We were not created to be alone. Who wants to be alone? How can you thrive and be alone? You gotta stay connected to other people. It's vital that you do that. And if you don't have a hobby before you retire, it's going to be super duper important that once you retire, find a hobby. What do you like to do? Do you like to swim? Do you like to crochet? Do you like to play cards? Do you like to go shopping? Find something that you love to do and do it even more in retirement. Like if you like to shop, make sure you have your finances situated where you can shop all you want to because you're happy in retirement. Just make sure you're staying active and doing the things that you love to do. Let me see, what do I love to do? Oh, let me introduce myself. Just in case this is your first time watching your girl, my name is Judy Hepburn. I am 66 years old. Fabulous, right? Y'all, I'm about to be 67. Woo! In a couple of days, y'all. It's a little scary, but it's exciting because I'm still alive. I love doing this. Inhaling and exhaling is what I love to do. So I'm super excited about turning 67. And let me go ahead and thank y'all for subscribing to my channel. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, what you waiting for? I'm a hoot. You'd love to be connected to me. I'm going to give you all the information that I'm learning in retirement. This is why I do these videos, so that I can show you I'm not just faking happiness in retirement. I'm a happy person anyway, but I'm even happier in retirement, and I want to show you how you can be retired and happy also. What are you interested in? Do you like to cook? Maybe you can like invite some friends over and cook a nice meal so that everybody can say, ooh, that food tastes so good. I know when I cook, I love for people to say how good my food tastes because it makes me feel good. And because I think I am an amazing cook, when other people tell me how good my food tastes, it makes me feel good. So if these are the things that you like to do in retirement, get a couple, 2 or 3 friends together. So you got to have friends first. Even if the friends end up being family, get some people together and cook a meal and invite them over to your house and let them see how happy you are in retirement. Because you never know, right? People that we are connected to, they want to retire, but I'm finding out, y'all, that so many people are so scared to retire. What you scared of? You ain't scared to get up every morning and go to that job. Is somebody telling you when to go to the bathroom, when to eat, when to wake up, when to go to bed? You ain't scared. Don't be scared. Retirement is nothing to be scared of. You're still living. And hopefully you're living even better once you retire. Make sure you're focusing on your health and wellness too. These are things that will keep you up and running. You know, like how you take care of your car, right? You take your car to the shop and you get it tuned up and you put gas in it and all that. We have to do that, y'all, with our bodies, especially as we get older, y'all. These bodies don't crank up like these bodies don't crank up like they used to. So we have to make sure that we're doing all we can to keep the oil in our tanks right, to keep our minds working right. We have to do all we can to make our bodies still function like it's supposed to function. So manage your health and wellness. You are the only one that can manage your health and wellness. Because let's say you falling apart and you're not telling nobody. It's your responsibility. Say it after me. It's my responsibility to take care of myself so that no one will have to take care of me. Isn't that our main goal in life, is to always be able to take care of ourselves, right? Correct. I know that's my goal. I don't ever want to have to depend on my children to take care of me, because they got their own lives. And it's only fair that our children and grandchildren get to live their life and don't have to take care of us. Make sure you have money in retirement. Don't you retire if you ain't got a dime. Don't do like I did. I really did retire without any money in the bank. Make that make sense, somebody. But now that I've done it, I can look back on it and say, wow, it really wasn't such a bad idea, because what I did in retirement, I had to get creative. So I have money. I have money to do any and everything my little heart desires, right? Because in retirement, because I didn't save anything, I definitely had to get creative, and I definitely did. So you may just have to do that same thing. Get creative in retirement in order to have the money to supply your needs for your hobbies. Let's say you like to go out skating. Let's say you like to go to the movies. Let's say you like to go out dancing. Let's say you like to go play bingo. That's a lot of stuff that they say old people like to do, play bingo, right? If that's what you like to do, you're going to need the money to do that. So make sure you're not just spending your money on dumb, stupid, crazy things, right? Or giving all your money to your family and friends, because see, they already think when you retired you got it made in the shade, and do. But I have it made in the shade for moi. So therefore, that's the attitude, y'all, sometimes that we have to take. Because if we allowed our families and our children or our friends to take advantage of us in retirement, because there is such a real thing as elder abuse, right? Doesn't always come from the outside. What if it's coming from within? We have to protect the money that we have to make sure that we're getting to live our best life in retirement and not handing off all of our money to someone else. And stop doing the same thing over and over and over again. You got to have an open mind to be able to get a new routine, right? Let's say you go the same way to Walmart every single week. You say you go the same way. This is the way I'm used to going. I don't want to go another way because I've been doing this for 9,900,000 years. That's exactly why you need to try a different way. You might like it. Change is not always bad. Change can be good. Instead of making a right to go to Walmart, try going to the left. You might see something down there brand new that you never ever seen before, and it might spark your interest and make you want to get up out the house even more. We gotta stop being so set in our ways just because we're getting older, and everyone on earth is getting older if they're still breathing. Every day we wake up, we are a day older. So don't let these young people make you feel like you so old that life is over. Life ain't over till it's over. As long as you have a pulse, God has a plan for your life. And we should live as long as we're living. We should not exist while we're still living. I declare, I swear, some people have died before they were buried. What do I mean by that? That they completely stop living. Why? I do get it sometimes. Getting older is scary. Y'all, like I said, I'm going to be 67 and it's scary, right? But what are our choices in the matter? We don't have but two choices. So you got to pick one. You're either going to continue to get old every day that you wake up, or you're going to die. Once you die, once you dead, you're not going to get older. Dead is dead. Dead is dead, right? So I'm going to choose to live every single day to the best of my ability, as big. I'm going to try to live as big as I possibly can live, because you know what? I'm not good with not having enough of whatever I need. So we have to make sure that we're doing all we can to have everything we need and some of the things that we want in retirement. You have worked 159,000 years, right? Or however long you've worked. You deserve to have everything that you desire, that your little sweetheart, gold heart desires as we age. We should be focusing more. What do I want? When you wake up in the morning, you should say, Lord, I thank you for allowing me to see another day. And then you figure out, now what do I want to do today? Before your phone start ringing and everybody saying, Grandma, Nana, Mom, can you do this? Can you do that? No, because I'm going to the spa and get my nails did today. Or I'm going to get my toes did today. Or I'm going to get my hair done today. You have to take some time out just for yourself. These are the things that people that are retired are doing to keep themselves happy, and you gotta do it well, because we're able to do it, especially if you're not bedbound, if you're able to still drive. That is such a blessing to be able to still drive and take yourself where you want to go. Take yourself to Hobby Lobby and buy you some paint, and you can go home and have a paint party, even if you got to have the paint party by yourself, or call in a couple, 2 or 3 other seniors, or call in some friends. There are so many ideas of things that we can do in retirement and remain happy. My bottom line, even before retirement, was me being happy. Don't you want to just be happy, or are you just satisfied with not being happy? I don't like being depressed and mad and crying and sad. That doesn't make me feel good. So I strive not to be that. And I refuse to be that in retirement. Stay curious. Like I don't know, curious. Like, I feel like as long as you stay curious, you will do new things, right? Because let's say you're curious, like, how does this work? How does that work? So you're going to look into it. That's why you have to stay social media savvy, because when you get real curious, you're going to need to look some of this stuff up. You're going to need to learn how to chat GBT it in order to make it work. Just like if you want, I've seen some seniors or people, not even just seniors, go to paint classes, right? I've never done it. I think I might do that for my birthday. My birthday, y'all, is in a couple days. I'm going to be 67-year-old fabulous. And I am going to embrace that day. I might just go to a paint class. Take a couple of people with me and learn how to paint, because I've never done that before. That sounds exciting. So that's why I like getting on here talking to you, because when I talk out loud to you, then I get ideas. That's what I want you to do. See, this is why you need people around. This is why you need to stay connected, because the more you talk out loud, the more ideas you get. And you didn't even know you had them. I didn't even think that I wanted to go painting, but now I think I do. Stay engaged. If you're going to a church, or if you're going to a senior center, stay engaged with whatever they have going on. At these senior centers, they have a lot of things going on. If you have not been to your senior center, what are you waiting for? Go there and meet like-minded people that are in the same retirement, is on the same retirement journey that you are on. And all of us, I promise you, all of us is still trying to figure this thing out. Unless this is your second, third, fourth, fifth time retiring. Unlike me, this is my first time retiring, right? So I'm still trying to figure this retirement thing out. That's why you need to get up, go to these senior centers, and get connected to other seniors, because somebody might have it figured out. I just don't. This is why I share my retirement journey with you. And one of the reasons why I call my videos Broke and Retired, because listen, y'all, your girl is retired, but I'm showing you how I am not I repeat, I am not broke. And you don't have to be broke in retirement either. If we decide that we're going to do this journey together, we have to learn how to give back to the community. Don't sit around the house. Just like I volunteer at my church, right? I volunteer at my church. So if you go to a church, make sure you're volunteering at your church, or volunteering at some of these food pantries, or volunteering at the senior center. It's vital that you volunteer your time somewhere. We can't be selfish in retirement. Y'all, we are not supposed to be alone. We're supposed to live in community. And the only way we can live in community is we got to go out there and be in the community. We can't be in the house all the time, 24/7, watching soap operas and eating pom-poms and laying up on the couch for 20 hours out of 24 hours. No. Go to church, go to the community somewhere, and stay connected to your community. It's so important that we stay connected to each other. Another thing we need to do is spend time with our family and spend time with our friends. You know why that's so important? I know sometimes you don't feel like being bothered with them knucklehead kids that you you don't feel like being bothered with them knucklehead kids that you got. You know why? Because they swear that they know more than we do as they get older. And we get older. They think we done lost our minds, right? But we need to spend more time with them so that they can see that we are just as sharp as we were, but maybe not just as sharp, but we're still sharp enough to make decisions on our own, y'all. If we stay connected to our family and friends, especially our family and them children that we had, they'll feel more comfortable with us being able to travel by ourselves, living by ourselves, driving by ourselves, going to the store by ourselves. But a lot of our families are not comfortable with us doing these things because they don't know how well we're able to still do them. And I pray to God that you are still able to do these things for yourself, but you gotta stay connected to your family and your friends so that they can trust that you know what you're doing, that you got this. Like, I might be retired, but I got this. Dun, 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 dun. I got this. I know I tell my kids all the time, y'all ain't got to worry about me, baby, because I'm okay. Make sure as we get older that we keep a positive attitude. Your attitude will take us so much further than being nasty and mean as we age. Keep a positive attitude. Just think about it like this. Whatever you're going through, whatever is happening to you, through you, in your body, in your family, think about it like this. It could be worse. What you're going through and what's happened to you, someone else is going through something worse than what you're experiencing right now. So we need to thank God that our situation is not worse, right? Thank God that our situation is something that we could handle, right? Because I feel like this. If we cannot handle it, God would not allow it in our life. He's just not that kind of God. He's just not that kind of God. He's a good father. So why would he allow you to go through something constantly all the time and you're not able to handle it? Now, I do believe also that some things that we do bring on ourselves. We either cause it, we're accepting it, it's something in us that's causing us to continue to go through the same thing over and over and over again. We have to reevaluate our own selves or reevaluate our lives, even as we get older, y'all. Just because we're in our 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 100s, we don't have it all together yet. Long as we're breathing, we can still learn. We should still be open to learning all the time. You know, just like my little 5-year-old grandchild, when she talks, I can learn something from her. My 11-year-old grandchild, I can learn something from all 3 of my grandchildren. And even my kids, you know why? Because I want to keep an open mind. I don't ever want my mind to close and shut down and I feel like I know everything. Because I promise you, y'all, I don't think I know as half as much as I think I know, but I'm trying to Because we're living in such a social media age, I'm trying to stay up with the times. And I suggest that you do the same thing. If we're going to be happy in retirement, we're going to have to make the happy happen. Because the happy not just gonna fall out the sky. Hi, I'm happy. How are you? No, we have to embrace happiness, y'all. Period. So listen, I want to thank y'all again for subscribing to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.